So the most clutch player of all time had a huge fourth quarter for the Lakers. I'm referring, of course, to Lonnie Walker.
Shout out, Lonnie.
And now it's 3-1. And the Warriors could never come back from 3-1.
Okay, stop. Go ahead. Kevin Durant's not walking through that door. And
Okay.
by that, I mean going up against him. But go ahead.
Okay. Are you at all worried that this is part of the Warriors' plan to get back at LeBron for 2016?
No, I'm not at all worried about that. The Warriors are cooked. They're done. They're finished. You guys were all so giddy. Oh, Nick's going to have to eat crow on the Warriors again. Oh, they beat his Kings. And while I'm sad they beat my Kings, and it did cost me some money, it is more fitting that the Golden State Warriors, who have never lost a playoff series under Steve Kerr in the Western Conference playoffs, finally, for the first time ever, lose a series under Kerr on the Western Conference side of the bracket because LeBron James walks through that door to that conference and beats them. But the story, you are correct, was not LeBron last night. While he was good, once again, he can't hit threes, very frustrating. The story, of course, for the Lakers was Lonnie Walker. Lonnie Walker had 15 fourth quarter points, the majority of which over Steph Curry, and it helped the Lakers come back from a double-digit second-half deficit to put the Warriors on the brink. And Anthony Davis was brilliant early and then very good late defensively. Lonnie Walker, who was a starter for some of this year, was heavily in the rotation and then relegated to the bench. DNP coach's decisions, he stayed ready and he came through. He's only 24 years old. And now for the Lakers, but the Lakers are not the most interesting side of this. The Warriors are. We'll get to them in a second. Diorra is mocking my hand movements. That's fine. The Lakers now, you have your starting five that you trust. LeBron, AD.
LeBron and LeBron.
No, LeBron, AD. Vando for defense. Reeves for a little bit of everything. And D'Lo. Now, you don't know what you're going to get from all of those guys every night, and Vando yesterday didn't play much. But that's your five. Then off the bench, you have Schroeder, who can get hot and is a smart player, even if sometimes he's a very inefficient player. You have Rui, who has been excellent all postseason. And now all of a sudden you have Lonnie Walker. That gets you to 8 before you have to go to your backup center, Wenyen Gabriel, and then your backup shooters, Troy Brown and Malik Beasley, if you ever see him again. That is a deep, dangerous team.
Would they be deep and dangerous if they didn't have LeBron and had all those other players?
Well, listen, LeBron has not been the best player in the Lakers this postseason. It's been Anthony Davis. But I'm glad you brought up LeBron.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry, everyone.
And pull your microphone up a little closer to you if you could. You'll have time here because I'm probably going to talk for about 14 minutes here. It very interesting what we saw from LeBron yesterday. All postseason, he has not been running the point. He has been playing more of a traditional forward role. Fourth quarter, down 7 yesterday. Gotta have it game. I know it would have just been 2-2. The Lakers have to win their home games to win the title. They had to win last night to win this series. LeBron says, all right, I'll put my hand on the joystick. I'm going to control everything. Now, again, he didn't even play great in the fourth quarter, but it was just so crystal clear that he was waiting to see when he had to activate point LeBron. He has not done it yet this postseason. For the vast majority of his career, it was the only way he played. And now he has been playing a different role. And all of a sudden, it was 2016 all over again. Where's Steph Curry? Hunt Steph Curry. Get Steph in a pick and roll. LeBron either backs him down or Lonnie Walker takes him off the dribble. And Steph, who had on the offensive side been brilliant much of the night, of course, had no answer. We also got a little 2016 throwback LeBron Steph Curry chase down block with a bit of a mean mugging as well. So that's how the Lakers got up 3-1. Now to the Warriors side of things. So we'll go little picture to big picture. Kerr does not know who he can play. Said on TV yesterday, and I was, of course, proven correct. And by the way, that is now 10 Laker games these playoffs, 10 times on television. We've picked a winner the day of the game, and I am 10-0. I have correctly picked the Lakers winner in each and every game. Before the Grizzlies series, I said Lakers win 1, 3, 4, and 6. And before the Warriors series, I said the Lakers win, same as the Grizzlies series, 1, 3, 4, and 6. We're 10 for 10. The other thing I said on TV yesterday was Kerr's got 5 guys he trusts, but you can't play all 5 at the same time against this team. Those 5 are Steph, Clay, Draymond, Wiggins, Looney. But they don't want to play Draymond and Looney at the same time against this team. So who's going to be that 5th guy? They started JaMychal Green. They tried that. He played 2 minutes yesterday. Yesterday, they've started Jordan Poole these playoffs. Poole played 10 minutes, was 0 for 4, had 2 of the most hilarious turnovers you'll ever see, and then was relegated to the bench. More on him in a moment. So yesterday, they start Gary Payton. Gary Payton played as well as he can play. Still not a guy you want out there in playoff crunch time. So they went to Moses Moody, who of their young guys, once upon a time, Kuminga, Wiseman, Poole, Moody, he was the one they trusted. Wiseman's the one they trusted the least, but he was the number 2 pick. Moody was the one they trusted the second least, and now he can't. Now they're playing him in crunch time of playoff games. They don't have enough. They got 7 of 9 from the field and 3 of 5 from 3. In fact, you know what? They got 14 of 18 from the field and 4 of 7 from 3 and 32 points from Peyton DiVincenzo Moody. That's as good as you can possibly hope for. And it wasn't enough. Why? Well, their big 3 core all had massive gaffes in the final few minutes. Let's start with Steph. Steph was brilliant as a distributor. The 2 highest assist games he's had in the last decade in the playoffs have been in the last week. Game 2 and Game 4 of this series. Last night he had 31, 10, and 14. But he did not have his shot. He was 3 of 14 from 3. Despite that, late in the game, Steph goes a little hero ball. Down 1. Less than a minute left. Steph takes a pull-up 20-footer over Anthony Davis. Miss. Draymond gets the rebound. More on that in a moment. Kicks it out to Steph. Steph does. It was a carbon copy of the Kevin Love play from Game 7, 2016. Dribble, crossover, try to shake him.
They were trying to get back at LeBron?
What? Well, I think they're trying to win the game. And I think Steph thought this was their best chance, but he couldn't get around Anthony Davis, and he heaves a bad 3. A bad 3. Miss. Then they get the jump ball with 5 seconds left. They have a timeout. Steph is on the ground. Could call timeout, have 2.5, 3 seconds left, down 3. Steph just has a mental lapse, throws the ball blindly over the back of his head out of bounds. Game over, you lose.
It was pretty close, though.
It was very close. I understand that. And I appreciate you trying to be nice to the Warriors. But Steph was too good offensively for 47 minutes to have that be the end. But it was. And this is where we have the uncomfortable facts conversation. Last 25 years to tie or take the lead in the final minute of playoff games. Steph Curry is now 6 for 25. That is the second worst in the league, ahead of only Russell Westbrook. He's shooting 24%. Playoff games, tie or take the lead. Minute left or less. He was 0 for 2 yesterday, 6 for 25 now. LeBron, of course, is the second best in that stretch behind only Ray Allen. On threes, by the way, in that situation, Steph is 3 for 14, 21%. That is better than only Kevin Durant, Hedo Turkoglu, Kobe Bryant, who was 3 for 17, and Russ, who was an impossible 1 for 14. LeBron, again, if you care in those situations, 3-pointers to tie or take the lead in the final minute of playoff games is the fourth best.
So you were serious about talking about this for 13 minutes?
No, 20 minutes probably. Reggie, Dame, and Ray Allen. Ray Allen, 10 for 16 on those. Just bananas. So for Steph, brilliant offensively.
Lonnie on that list?
Say it again?
Where's Lonnie on that list?
Lonnie Walker has not taken enough of those shots to qualify. In fact, he's taken none to qualify, but I still got nothing but love for him. He just hasn't. He's never taken. This is his first real playoff action. So that's Steph offensively. Great for 47 minutes, bad for the last minute. Defensively, Lonnie Walker kept dotting his I, and LeBron got ISO'd with him a few times, and he kept fouling. And LeBron, who famously is afraid of free throws, runs from the foul line, even though, and people say that despite the fact that even the most ardent LeBron James hater can't point to a single playoff game in his 20-year career that, oh yeah, his team lost because he missed a late free throw. LeBron, of course, goes 4 for 4 from the line in the final 3 minutes. So there's the Steph part. Now the Clay part.
Steph part?
Yeah, we're not moving on yet. I told you this was going to be a while. The Clay part. Clay did not have it last night. Now he hit a corner 3 off a great pass, I think, from Moses Moody to go up 99-96. At that moment, he was 3 for 7 from 3. He was 3 for 9 for the game. And at least he made that big shot. Clay then takes an impossibly bad pull-up 30-footer from the right wing, and then an almost equally bad pull-up 24-footer from the left wing that almost made Kerr pass out. You can see him in one of the shots. You see Clay take the shot, and you see Kerr have a little mini conniption. And then they move on.
I swear you're making these words up.
Look it up. So Clay, here's the thing, man. Everybody loves Clay. Clay's one of the greatest players ever. We all know that. Man, oh man. When he's great, he gets all the love. And when he's bad, we just move on. Other guys that are second best guys on a team, when they're bad, people come for him. Clay was really bad last night, took 2 really bad shots, and it's just got to be acknowledged. And then there's Draymond. Draymond, off the first Steph miss with 40 seconds left, 30 seconds left, whatever it was, Draymond gets the offensive rebound, has Schroeder on him. They're down 1. He's 3 feet from the basket. Could just go up with it. Doesn't even look at the basket and instead throws it 35 feet away from the basket to Steph. Go up, Draymond. Trust yourself. Offensive rebound, layup, you're ahead by 1.
He didn't want it to be his fault if they lost.
Unfortunately for him, it ended up being his fault because after all that, they run a play with 15 seconds left. After trying to think what happened here. Did LeBron make 2 free throws? I think. Whatever it was. Or maybe Lonnie Walker made a jump shot. I'm not sure exactly. I'm going to check real quick. But to give you the exact circumstances that led to the turnover.
It's all right.
Lonnie Walker made 2 free throws. That's right, because they fouled him. And the Warriors run hammer. LeBron calls it out. He's pointing to everyone where to go. Draymond throws a perfect pass to Anthony Davis. Problem, of course, there is Anthony Davis plays for the Lakers. Now, let me check and see. Draymond, who's been potting quite regularly. Let me see if we have an updated Draymond Green show after yesterday's game. Waiting. That's a shame. We don't have it. If this was the last high leverage moment for that Warriors big three altogether, because Draymond is not guaranteed to be back, it's a rough final 3 minutes for each of them. Steph had some bad moments. Clay had some two brutal shots. And Draymond had the killer turnover. Just killer for all of them. And then last point on this. As bad as being down 3-1 and as dire as it looks, the worst thing for the Warriors right now might be that Jordan Poole, who Kerr seems to be giving up on, has 4 years and $128 million on an extension that does not even start until next season. They paid Jordan Poole early. Draymond slugged him. His season's been bad. His playoffs have been worse. And all of a sudden, I think that might be the worst contract in the league. So, dire straits for the defending champion, Golden State Warriors.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.